A while later, Noel and Alma arrive at the village. The village chief is shocked when Noel explains that his old teammates betrayed him, so he sold them. The chief's daughter is too shy to come to meet, because she is a fan of Blue Beyond. Noel assumes that she is disappointed that their old leader isn't there, but the girl actually likes Noel. Then Noel discusses the job. There are around 20 thieves, and they have already invaded some neighboring villages. They don't just take money and goods, they have been taking young girls. The chief explains where the thieves are hiding, and Noel says that's all he needs to know. The chief gives Noel the upfront payment of 200,000 phil, and seeing the random coins makes Noel realize that they worked really hard to gather around the payment. The chief promises to give him the remaining 300,000 after the job is done, so Noel agrees to do it. On the way, Alma points out that the old man was staring at her chest, and the chief's daughter catches up to the pair. She cheers for their success, and shows Noel a toy that he taught her to make. When Noel last came to the village, the girl is a huge fan of Noel, and she runs off while promising to have her mother make them a meal. Alma teases Noel about the girl being in love with him, but Noel gets Alma back by saying that Alma has all mass in her chest, and not enough in her brain. When they arrive at the thieves' hideout, Noel wonders why the chief said that there were only 20 of them. There is at least double of them, and there is no way that a simple thief could gather a large group. Then Noel recognizes their leader, who is called Gordo the Razor Blade. There is a bounty on his head for 2 million phil, and he is a B-rank bandit. Alma is sure that she can beat him one-on-one, but things could get ugly if all the thieves jump in. Alma is shocked when Noel says that he can take care of the rest, and Noel reveals his plan. Moments later, Alma conceals herself, and Noel uses his thought-sharing skill so they can communicate. Alma sets herself up outside the leader's tent and says that she is ready when Noel is. Noel uses Stun Howl to stun the thieves, and then Noel uses his command powers to order Alma to eliminate Gordo. Alma uses her Excel skill to its max, and she instantly plunges her blade right through the chest of Gordo. Then Noel quickly issues his next order, which is to keep the enemies distracted until he joins the fight, and Noel begins his timer. Alma does a bit more than distracting the thieves, and Noel calls Alma a fool for having so much fun eliminating the enemies. Noel correctly predicts that Alma will get herself in trouble, so Noel uses a flash grenade to blind the enemies, and some flame bullets to cover them in flames. Afterwards, Noel casually shows Gordo's head to the chief, and demands for his reward, but the chief wants him to have dinner first. The chief's daughter explains that she wants to be a seeker, just like Noel, so Noel explains all the steps required to achieve her dream. She is disappointed to hear that she will have to save up a lot of money for the registration, but Noel explains that she can work as an apprentice to build up experience. Apprentices do regular jobs for seekers, and she can even get paid if she joins the apprentice association. As they speak, the chief looks towards his wife suspiciously. The girl eagerly hopes to join Blue Beyond one day, and Noel looks forward to fighting alongside her. The girl has never been more motivated, as she promises to train hard, but they are interrupted when the chief arrives with an expensive bottle of wine. Chief was saving it for a special occasion, and the moment is now, as his daughter is about to enter a big moment of her life. Noel is a clever person, so he senses that something is wrong, and Noel tells the chief that it would be rude if he drank first. Noel insists that the chief taste the wine before him, but the chief is hesitant. Chief begins to freak out as Noel becomes very serious, and Noel reveals that he knows that the wine has been poisoned. Of course, the chief tries to deny it, but Noel knows that the chief was trying to kill them, so the chief wouldn't have to pay up what he owed to Noel. Then Noel predicts that he was also planning to sell all their goods for twice the profit. The chief continues to deny it, and says that Noel has no proof. Noel starts to explain things, as Noel points out that a man cheap enough to lie about how hard the job was would not spend 100,000 on wine. Secondly, the wine is actually really cheap, and Noel was able to tell from its scent that it was opened a while ago. Noel's third point of evidence is that he was able to sense hostility from the chief the second he brought out the wine. Alma calls the chief an idiot, since his plan wouldn't have worked anyway, because scouts like her are resistant to poison. The chief is insulted by the accusations, so Noel tells him to drink the wine to prove his innocence. The chief gets angry with them, and just demands that they leave his village, so Noel controls the chief with his confessed skill. Chelsea is horrified when the chief is forced to admit to everything, and Noel absolutely destroys his eyeball. Noel doesn't like being betrayed, so Noel says that he won't just stop at one eye. Noel plans to take the chief's ears, and even his tongue, so the chief begs for forgiveness. Noel refuses to listen, so the chief promises to get him his money. This does nothing to calm Noel, so the chief tries to explain that he is in debt. Noel had enough of this, so he prepares to remove the next eye. So the chief reveals that he is in debt to the Gambino family, and they will end his life if he misses a payment. Noel again couldn't care less, but Chelsea appears with every coin her family has, and she begs Noel to stop hurting her father. It's 820,000 Phil, so the chief calls Chelsea stupid, because the Gambinos will do much worse things to him if he doesn't pay them. Chelsea begs Noel to take the money, so Noel decides that it will be enough. However, as Noel leaves, Chelsea declares that she now hates Seekers. A while later, Alma wonders if Noel feels bad for disappointing someone who looked up to him. Noel doesn't care, and says that if he was afraid of disappointing people, he would just go live on a deserted island. Alma offers to hug him if he wants to cry, but Noel just tells Alma to go hug a cactus. Just then they see an airship that belongs to a 3-star regalia clan called Goat Dinner. The regalia rank is only granted by the emperor when he recognizes a clan's ability. Only 7 clans can have regalia at one time, but they aren't all equal. They are ranked by strength and accomplishment. There are 4 3-star clans, 2 2-star clans, and only 1 1-star clan. Airships like the one they just saw are a privilege that regalia clans get, and every seeker in these clans are world class. Then Noel shocks Alma, as Noel declares that in just 1 year, they will have a regalia. A look back to the past, we see that Alma admitted to killing her father Alker. Alma explained that Alker, known as the god of killing, couldn't fight when his mind was gone. Simon wasn't surprised by Alma's confession, because Alker was a terrifying man. Alker sought power and power alone, and he became the harbinger of death. Alker had absolute power, but there was still one man he couldn't beat, and that was over death. After realizing this, Alker had a long-term mental breakdown. Then Simon revealed that he knew Alma's secret. Alma isn't Alker's granddaughter. She is his daughter. Alker had many children, with women he would abduct from villages. Alker had his children battle each other to find which one was closest to him in power. Alker could never escape the fear of defeat, so he decided to make a new version of himself that would never lose. All his kids lost their lives for this dream of his, and his biggest success was Alma, as she was the one left standing. Alma was upset when Simon refused to let her join the secret society, despite her incredible power, so Simon revealed a secret to her. They would not stop taking lives when they became an official government organization, but the reasons for doing so would change. Alma couldn't believe that she was being treated this way after 20 years of forced training, but Simon simply said that she would be a danger to society. Alma points out that she never had any friends or any relationships at all, so Alma demanded that she be given her life back. Alma was completely lost, so Simon told Alma that now she could live her life however she wanted. Simon revealed that Overdeath has a grandson, and he is a powerful seeker. Back to the present, Alma couldn't be happier, as now she has a purpose in her life, and Alma promises to always fight alongside Noel. So now what will happen next? Subscribe to our channel to find out what will happen next. So friends, if you liked our recap video, then please like and share this video, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.